Hi, this is Linda, and I'm making a video on using Vision tools, and today it's going to be using voice commands. I have not used voice commands, and I need to set it up. I have VoiceOver that I use on my iPhone, and I need to take notes regarding what to say in order to use voice commands, like a list of commands, so that I'm not looking for the words while I'm using it. So I'm going to open up my iPhone 11. Swipe up. I feel a click.
Calendar, Wednesday, November 27th. Two new
Okay,
notifications.
got that set. It's November
Double tap
27th.
to open.
I'm going to open settings.
Settings.
I'm going to go down to General.
Linda and airplane mode. Wi-Fi. Bluetooth. Cellular. Button.
It's one swipe to the right.
Personal hotspot. Notifications. Sounds and hat. Do not disturb. Screen. General. Button. Control center. Display and bright. Accessibility. Button.
So in the older models, accessibility was under General, and in this model or this iOS 13, it's actually underneath General. I tap twice.
Accessibility features help you customize your iPhone for your individual needs.
And it goes to the next screen. It actually activates whatever I tapped on.
VoiceOver. On. Button. Zoom. On. Button. Magnifier. Off. Button. Display and text size. Button. Motion. Button. Spoken content. Button. Audio descriptions. On. Button.
I haven't figured out when it gives audio descriptions at this time.
Physical and motor. Touch. Face ID and attention. Switch control. Voice control. Off. Button. Voice control. Off.
Okay,
Double tap to toggle setting.
I tapped it to turn it on. I'm going to swipe right because it's at the top of the screen.
Voice control allows you to use your voice to control your iOS device. Learn more. Link. Double tap to activate embedded link. Actions available. Language. English. United States. Customize commands. Button. Vocabulary. Button. You can teach voice control new words by adding vocabulary entries. Command feedback. Heading. Show confirmation. On. Play sound. On. Show hints. On. Command hints help guide you as you learn voice control by suggesting commands and offering hints along the way. Continuous overlay. Heading. Overlay. Overlays display numbers or names over your screen contents to speed interaction.
I did 2-finger tap on the screen to make it stop talking. I'm not interested in looking at a grid or numbers.
Attention aware. Off. Double tap to
Attention
toggle
aware.
setting. On.
Attention aware is where you actually have to look at the iPhone or iPad, whichever tool you're using, and then it will recognize that you're talking to it and not, for instance, the other tablet or phone that might be
Screen
sitting
tip.
nearby.
Allows voice control. Improve voice control. Help Apple improve the voice control feed. Vertical scroll bar. 5 pages. 100%. Adjustable. Vertical scroll bar. 5 pages. Vertical scroll bar. Vertical scroll bar. 5 pages. 100%. Adjustable.
Vertical
Swipe
scroll
up
bar,
or down
I'm not
with
sure
one
what
finger
that
to
means.
adjust the value. Vertical scroll bar. 5 pages. 100%.
Looks like I've reached the bottom of the screen, so I need that to go back and make sure it's activated and then learn the commands.
Help Apple improve allows voice control to wake up when you look at your iPhone and sleep when you look away. Attention aware. On. Overlays display numbers or names over your screen. Overlay. Item numbers. Button. Continuous overlay. Heading. Command hints help guide you as you learn voice control by suggesting commands and show hints. On. Play sound. On. Show confirmation. On. Command feedback. Heading. You can teach voice control vocabulary, but customize commands. Language. Voice control allows you to use your voice to control your iOS device. Learn more. Link.
So I double tapped when it said learn more.
Voice control. Heading. Use your voice to do things on iPhone, even when you're not connected to the internet. System commands and navigation. Open apps by name. Show control center. Adjust the volume. Or take a screenshot. Work with what's on screen. Tap buttons and other items. And ask for more details about what's in view. Dictate
That's really good.
Continue. Button. What can I say? Heading.
This is where I'll need to take some notes. So I'll put my pad of paper on the right, and I've got my pad of paper that I purchased from Viewfinders, and Viewfinders is in Sun City, Arizona.
Screen dim.
My 2020 pen, or whatever they sell, that's a marker that does not bleed through the page, and it doesn't smell, but it's just as dark as a marker.
Screen locked. 11:02 a.m.
I swipe up from the bottom.
Settings. Cancel. Button. C. Voice control. Use your voice to do things on iPhone, even when you're not connected to the internet. System commands and navigation. Open apps by name. Show control center. Adjust the volume. Or take a screenshot. Work with what's on screen. Dictate and edit text. Continue. Button. What can I say? Heading.
Now I want this to be controlled line by line instead of me touching
You
it.
can ask Siri to turn on voice control or to wake the screen by saying, "Hey Siri, turn on voice control." Then, at any time, say, "Show me what to say."
So I'm gonna write down turn on. New pen, those kind of dry out eventually. Voice control. I'm gonna read that again.
You can ask Siri to turn on voice control or to wake the screen by saying, "Hey Siri, turn on voice control." Then, at any time, say, "Show me what to say."
Turn on voice control. Show me what to say.
Screen dimmed. You can system commands and navigation. Open less than application name greater than.
Open. And then I'll write app name.
Open control center.
Open control center. And I'm taking my notes really nice and big so I can actually read them later, with or without my glasses. Things are blurry with my glasses. When I take my glasses off, I have to look really close to the paperwork or whatever I want to see. So I wrote really big for myself. The control center is really where you swipe, from the top down.
Control center. Airplane mode. Switch button. Off. Double tap and hold to show more controls. Double tap to toggle setting.
Okay.
QR code reader. Button.
Okay, I stopped her from talking by by tapping once with 2 fingers. I got my control center. Normally, if voiceover is off, it goes from the upper right edge, and then you swipe down into the middle and your control center shows. So the control center has different options like playing music, the airplane is when airplane mode is on. I can't see what's under the green. I got Wi-Fi on, that is the blue one.
Screen dimmed.
No screen dim. There's the sound, and this is the
Brightness.
brightness.
26%.
And so I'm going to
36%.
swipe up,
56%.
give you a little bit more brightness.
Do not disturb. Switch button.
I
Off.
use that at night.
Lock rotation. Switch button. On.
I use that when I
Double
don't
tap
want
to
it
toggle
to
setting.
change to a horizontal view.
Show media controls. Next track. Dimmed. Button.
I'm going to go down to
Screen mirroring.
screen mirroring. I use this when
Double
I'm
tap and
at the
hold to
Apple.
show more controls.
I use this when I'm at the Apple Mac group and I'm doing conducting a class, and I want my iPhone or iPad that I'm using to be mirrored on the screen. They have the equipment for that.
Screen dimmed.
I have to turn on the computer first. And
Magnifier. Button.
there's a magnifier button. I like to use a different app for magnifying, but I used to use the magnifier a lot.
Flashlight. Switch button. Off.
It's
Double
nice to
tap
be
and
able
hold
to
to show
have
more control. Text size.
It's nice to have the text size so I can change the text size at any time. And the flashlight I use a lot anytime I need a flashlight. Even when I'm like out and coming home at night, I've got my iPhone, I step out of a restaurant and it's dark, so I use my flashlight. With iOS
Screen
13,
dimmed.
the flashlight is actually on the front page, so I can use either the flashlight or the camera in a quick hurry.
Screen recording. Button.
Screen recording.
Double tap and hold to show more controls.
I'm not going to bother with that. I've never done that to show more controls. You can practice that on your own. So now I'm going to go back.
Settings. Voice control. Back button.
I swiped up from the bottom and I felt a vibration. I let go and we're back on the other page.
Open less than application name greater than. Open control center. Go home.
Okay, I'm going to write go home.
Go back.
Go back.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Work with what's on screen.
Interesting. Work with what's on screen. I have filled up a whole new page, so I need to go to the next page and take my notes.
Open control center. Work with what's on screen.
So it went up to here and read, I tapped the screen and it read whatever I tapped onto, and then I have enough vision to tell that
Show grid.
this is
Work
the
with
last
what's on screen.
one that I had listened to.
Show grid.
I'm gonna write down show grid. Wrong pen. Show grid. I don't want to use that yet.
Show names. Tap less than number greater than.
Show names.
Show name. Tap less than number greater than.
Tap less than.
Show names. Opening double. Tap less than number greater than.
Number greater than. Okay.
Tap less than item name greater than.
Tap less than. Have to repeat that.
Tap less than item name greater than.
Item name. So I'm writing it like that. Tap item name. So you would say tap and then whatever the item name is.
Tap less than item name greater than.
Okay, did that.
Long press less than item name greater than.
Long press item name. I just put ditto.
Swipe left.
Swipe left. I am guessing that swipe right is next.
Swipe up less than number greater than.
Okay, swipe up. I don't know what the number is for, but okay.
Dictate and edit text.
Hello?
Hello, I'm videotaping.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, don't be sorry, I'm glad you're home.
I was already asked to look Saturday.
No.
Select less than phrase greater than.
Select phrase. So whatever the phrase may be, I'll learn in the future.
Move down.
Move down.
To end.
Move to end. Move down. Move to end.
Delete that.
Okay, I gotta start a new page. I'm gonna end it here, so I'm gonna go through the rest of this and write down all the commands and say hi to my husband. Okay, bye.